Everyone, just wanted to say I just wrote an email. It's going out here in a few minutes. All existing customers, it's just to give you an update in case you didn't see what's going on in all of my videos. I read some stuff the other day in some pinball DIY spots where some people were kind of complaining about my software and stuff. And the story of the email is basically, hey, reach out to me if you got an issue. I have a crash report system. I fix crashes usually in about 10 seconds. Like, you send that image, I know exactly what line of code, and it's not an issue. So if you're complaining about crashes and you don't send them to me, then that's your issue for having a bad experience with my software. Also, I'm one-on-one supporting people with code. So if you have something you don't like that you need, I've put in stuff for all kinds of weird requests that have nothing to do with pinball or the software, just kind of functionality things. Oh, I don't have a mouse, I don't have a number. Usually I used to use a numpad for some key features. They're like, I don't have a numpad on my laptop, so I remap keys, I do different things. So yeah, I'm supporting my people that reach out to me. I do have a couple more homebrews in flight. If you haven't seen, I have a Misfits game out there that's working on my board set. So somebody had posted that an update in February where I said my newest boards that I tried something different didn't work. Well, that's February. February's gone. We already put out the Star Wars game, the Misfits game. I'm on the final revision boards running my Dumb and Dumber game. So right now, we got all of the LED wiring up on Dumb and Dumber. These ones are wired, but I just got to connect the top to the bottom playfield. I got GI bulbs going in there. Everything. So there's just a lot of features. So even with these GI bulbs, they're not RGB, they're BRG. So I have to write in the code and put, if you add a GI bulb, it has to notify the hardware. Well, the software will take care of it, but it's got to swap that data before it sends it to the hardware, so it knows the red and green are swapped. So there's just stuff like that just comes, and I just work on them as I go. Some customers, again, request certain things of me. I've done a lot of one-on-one coding with random people. The guy that's doing the Star Wars game had said, hey, I have 2 motors that I'm going to run in my game. And it's just kind of like a casual comment. You go, oh, shit, like, I don't have support for 2 motors. I was planning to do just 1 servo and 2 steppers. So he had 2 servos. So if you watch my motor update, I tell you guys, hey, you can do 3 servos now. I'm like, how can I resolve this problem? So yeah, again, if you're having a bad user experience with my software, that's 100% on you. It's really not me, guys. I know there's stuff that can be improved. I know quite a few people want an undo option. It's just not down the list. You can pretty much delete a part and recreate it or whatever. Yeah, for now, we want to get games shipped, right? I want to get at least something going as a baseline. So anyway, that is it. This is the Dumb and Dumber game. We're going to go and wire the switches here pretty soon. That could be today, definitely tomorrow. Coils, again, maybe tomorrow or another day after that. I'm getting a little bit time every day to do this. So Dumb and Dumber should be up and running pretty soon. I still have to cut the cabinet fully out and do some things, apply the artwork to it. For now, it's going to go in my demo test cab unit here, right? So we're going to get it in there and running. I want to start getting this going and get the circuit boards out there. Anyway, that's it. Check your email. That's how you get updates from my software. Could be going to spam. Maybe you're not getting version 7, 8, 9 updates. So just if you bought the software, check your email today and make sure you unmark it as spam. I originally wrote an email script that comes from Pulowskipinball.com, but they don't let you mass email from there. They're like, hey, you have to use a MailChimp or whatever. So they timed me out and then wrote me and said, you can't do this. So yeah, a lot of those might go to spam. So it's a third-party tool. Anyway, that's all I have for today. I hope you guys watched my last video with the toy that I did. It's pretty cool. And yeah, we're gonna get this wired up and running finally. It's been a long time coming.